Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm gonna try to review Evadore project. Let's start. While I'm recording this video, Evadore project is located around 3,200 place on CoinGecko, and it has a market cap around $500,000. Let's go to the webpage and get the first insights. When we go to the webpage, we can see a very big E letter with some green dots. And this letter is explaining us that Evadore project is working on making our planet greener and less carbon footprint. Evadore project has its own blockchain and it is a unique one with a purpose. We will try to understand the basics in a minute, but first, let's go to the CoinGecko and check the tokenomics charts and exchanges. For the tokenomics, total supply is shown as 1 billion on CoinGecko, and the maximum supply is also shown as 1 billion. The circulation supply is shown as around 300 millions. Let's confirm these numbers first. When we go to the Evadore's Explorer page, we can confirm the total supply is 1 billion. And if you check the documentation, you can confirm the maximum supply is also set to be 1 billion. In the future, maybe they will adjust, but as for now, we can consider the total supply and the maximum supply is 100% correct. For the circulation supply, we need to click holders on Explorer. Then we can see the distribution of the tokens to the valid addresses with the percentages. And then relatively we can calculate a circulation supply. CoinGecko is telling around 300 million, but for me it is around 400 million. Means that the project circulation supply is 40% as for now. When we check the chart, we can confirm it has been listed on CoinGecko in the last 1 year. 1 year on CoinGecko and 40% of circulation supply is telling us that the project is a young project. When we check the markets, we can confirm it has been listed on Gate.io, Maxi, Bitget, etc. So there are around 8 to 10 centralized exchanges which the token is listed on. Before going to the details, let's have a quick summary. According to the tokenomics, the risk is between medium and low, and it is closer to the medium. According to the chart and price, the risk is low. As you can see, the ranking is quite low. The price is quite low as for now. So the risk is low. According to the exchanges, the risk is nearly nothing, but we still need to be careful on the centralized exchanges. Continue with GitHub. When we check the GitHub, we can confirm they have 8 shares and 7 of them are directly regarding to the project, but none of them are being updated regularly. So for the GitHub, the project is not getting a check mark. For the Twitter situation, the posts are coming up regularly and they are all regarding to the project. No problem on Twitter, it is getting a check mark for the Twitter situation. Now let's go back to the webpage and try to understand what this project is doing and what this project is planning to do in the future. The project has its own blockchain as Evadore. It is an EVM blockchain, and this EVM blockchain is a proof of work blockchain basically. Besides the blockchain, Evadore project has their own wallet. This wallet's name is Green Wallet. You can create your portfolio with this wallet, and for the portfolio you don't need to use only for the Evadore's own blockchain. You can use many blockchains, many coins, and many tokens. And this wallet is also providing some services as DApp explorers, NFT explorers, etc. So there is a multi-purpose wallet. The name is Green Wallet, and Evadore projects basically trying to support the green earth and decreasing the carbon footprint. According to this information, for future work, Evadore is planning to create some mechanisms to reward the individuals and companies who are contributing to decrease the carbon footprint and increase the forest, increase the green in our earth. So in the future, while doing this thing, they are planning to do everything following with the green wallet and registering everything into their blockchain. Plus, they are considering to invest for the firms which are providing the similar services to make the planet greener and less carbon footprint. Right now, basically, EVA token is being used for the transaction fees on the Evadore blockchain. So in the future, it will be used on many other things in the plan. So basically, we have tried to understand the project. Let's go through the web page as fast as we can. When we go down a bit, we can see there are two links. One of them is the white paper. White paper is basically the documentation and the main place which we can get the information of the project from. Right now, we only have this page. Outsourcing in the Google, we cannot find many information about the project. The other one is the Explorer, which we have already checked. When we go down a bit, we can see some stats about the blockchain of the project. When we go down a bit, we can see the ecosystem. Ecosystems are the most important ones for the blockchain projects, as you know, but Evadore is not a regular blockchain project which is trying to enlarge its ecosystem with adding more decentralized applications by outsourcing. Evadore basically is trying to provide a greener world, and they are making their first ecosystem elements by themselves. So EVA Labs is responsible for creating everything under the name of EVA. We can see the vision and the basic idea of EVA Labs in this page, and the EVA chain is forwarding us to the Explorer page, which we have already checked, the green wallet, which we have already mentioned. We can learn the basic information on this page, and then we can download for Android mobiles. But for iOS, it's not ready yet. The next one is the EVA Pay. The EVA Pay is a system to pay with EVA cards and get benefits by making transactions with these cards, but it's not active yet. The next one is the EVA Forest. This is a system to reward who are contributing the ecology by making more forests, but it is not active yet. The next one is the EVA Store. If you want to contribute to make the carbon footprint lesser, you can follow some steps and Evadore project will follow you, and then you can use the EVA Store to get the rewards and spend them. And the carbon EVA is the same with the EVA Store as for now. It's not ready yet. So these were the ecosystem elements. As you can see, some of them are on the move like green wallet, but the others are in the theory right now. When we go down a bit on the main web page, we can see the ecosystem elements on a slideshow. And then when we go down a bit more, we can see 3 intro videos. You can check them. There are very small videos. You can check them if you're interested. The partnerships are shown in here. As you see, when we go down a bit more, we can see there are 4 offices registered for EVA Labs around the world. When we go down a bit more, we can see the final menu at the bottom of the page. There is another menu in here, but the content is the same with this one, so I will go through this one. The number 1 is the community. Let's check the community link. We can confirm the social links. As you can see in here, Medium has been stopped, but the blog shares are coming on this page. As you can see, there are many blog shares about the project, and the posts are coming up regularly. According to the blog shares, there's no problem. So there is this YouTube channel which contains the intro videos. As you can see, there are 5 videos, and all of them are around 1 minute, and they are only intro videos. And 1 year ago, the YouTube was active, and as you can see, the last video was published 3 months ago, and in the last 3 months, there's nothing on the YouTube channel as for now. And while checking YouTube, let's mention the team as well. To find the team, we need to go to the LinkedIn page of the project. And when we come from the web page, if we check the people, we cannot see the team. We need to search the LinkedIn as Evadore, and we will find the Evadore in here. Then when we check the people on Evadore, we can confirm the team in here. The team is shown in here and nearly all of them are correct. You can confirm by checking online and by checking the Telegram group of the project. If you check YouTube and some other sources, you cannot find the team easily. So we have already checked the community page. Let's go back, and news are the blog shares, press are the press media, partnerships we already checked, white paper we have already checked. For developers, you can come to this link and then you can check the basic information on this page, but this page is basically forwarding you to the documentation again. Then the next one is the EVA scan. This is the Explorer. We have already checked. We have already mentioned the EVA Labs. If you want to become a partner, you can click this link. And the rest is the ecosystem elements. We have already mentioned all of them. EVA Store, Green Wallet, EVA Pay, EVA Forest, and Carbon EVA. So basically, we have tried to understand the project itself, and we have gone through the web page and we tried to understand what the project has as for now. Let's go back to the CoinGecko page and try to analyze the project. Let's start with the negatives. The first negative thing is the GitHub situation. Checking the GitHub situation and the YouTube channel and the activity on the social medias, we cannot confirm if the project is being developed regularly and strong. We don't know if the ecosystem elements will grow or not. So the project is a very hard project to grow, since the idea is really good, but enlarging the ecosystem, creating new applications under this ecosystem is kinda hard. You need to follow the behavior of the individuals, you need to register them carefully on your wallet, and then you need to register them on the blockchain, and you need to reward the communities very carefully, and the companies and the project itself should benefit from these things. But generally, making the world greener, decreasing the carbon footprint, is not bringing any profit to the individuals and the companies generally. So creating the model and creating ecosystem carefully is a very tough work. So this is the main negative thing on the project itself. Growing the project, the development of this project is extremely hard, and nowadays we cannot see a development, a solid development on the project itself. This is the main negative thing. But if we check the positives, the project has already working blockchain, already working product as a green wallet, and the coin, the token, already listed on many exchanges, and the ranking is quite low as for now. So if the project starts a strong development progress, there is a potential for this project to bring profits. But for this, the project's team should work extremely hard. They need to create very strong partnerships, and we need to see the progress on GitHub and on ecosystem and on block shares as well. So this is a very, very hard task. So the potential, yes, the project has a potential to grow, but since it's quite hard, if you're interested in this project, you need to follow all the social media links of the project very closely. So let's try to understand what the project's price can do in the near future if we are in a bull market and the bull market hits really hard for a long time. The project's price will jump at some point. We cannot estimate how much jump it will be, but The bull market will affect on every project in time. After the bull market, when the bear market arrives, if the project's development is not enough, the price will go down to the point where it has started to grow. So everything is depending on the development progress on this project, and the development progress is a very hard task on this project. We need to be very careful on that. If we are not in a bull market, the price will go down slowly. Yeah. For the project's location, it is located around 300 and 200. If you ask me, with the current situation of the project, it deserves a number between 2000 and 3000. So going more than 2000 depends on the development. We need to see everything very clearly, and going lower than 3000 or maybe lower than 4000, this is also possible for this project if the development progress is going slower and slower. Since the task is extremely hard, and since the team already tired, because making the project listed on many exchanges and creating the chain itself and maintaining it is already a very hard task. And if the team right now is tired and we will not see a development, means that the project has a potential to go lower than 4000 as well. Even the project's coin is listed on many exchanges, it's not going to change the current situation. So that is all from me for Evadore project. Please do not forget I am not a financial advisor and nothing is financial advice in the videos. Please try to be very careful. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.